What's going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at the BenQ GP520. This is a lifestyle projector that comes with a lot of automatic features to make it very easy to set up and use. Taking a look at some of the specs, this has a LED projection with a 4K resolution, a brightness of 2600 ANSI lumens, built-in Google TV, and stereo speakers with 24 watts of power. So taking a look at the projector itself, this is definitely a simple but nice looking projector. As you can see, the majority of it is gray, but you also have a few blue accents here in the front. Here on the front, you also see you have 3 sensors and then 2 more sensors up here. As I said, this has a lot of automatic features, which I'll be going over throughout this video. And taking a look at your buttons up top, you have your volume up and down, your power on and off, and then you have a Bluetooth button so you can connect directly to the projector as a Bluetooth speaker. This way, if you want to use it for music, you don't got to turn it on. You can just do it much easier with that button right there. Unlike a traditional projector where you have to manually set it up and get it in the right position to fit your screen and all of that, as I said earlier, this is a lifestyle projector, so this is meant to be portable, to use it wherever you want to use it. Of course, if you want to, you could still put it in a fixed position or mount it on the ceiling. And this does have a bunch of different mounting options as well. So right up here under this cover, you have a threaded hole. So if you want to mount this up on the ceiling, you can do that. Or if you have it high up on the shelf, you can also put it upside down on a stand so you can project it like that. And then as you can see here, you also have a threaded hole here at the bottom. So you can go ahead and put it on a regular kind of gimbal mount as well. And then last but not least, you also have another hole here in the back. So if you wanted to point it up at the ceiling, you could also mount it on the stand like that and watch it on your ceiling as well. And then of course, with the bottom hole, you can also mount it upside down on the ceiling like a regular projector. Taking a look at your ports in back, you have a USB-A port. Right here, you have another USB-A port, but that one is only for service. Then you have a USB-C port and 2 HDMI 2.1 ports, and this one also has eARC as well. So if you wanted, you could also hook this up to a soundbar or home theater system, and it'll pass that full surround audio signal right there from that port. One thing I don't see very often on projectors is a USB-C port. And as you can see here, this is also a DP alt port as well. So you can hook this up to your Nintendo Switch, your cell phone, your laptop, or any other device that supports DP alt, and it'll transfer sound and video directly to the projector from that port. So again, very cool to have that, as that's not something I've seen on any other projector. Besides passing audio and video, this can also be used to read media and charge your devices as well. Another cool thing about DP alt is if you plug in a laptop or a compatible device, while it's passing through video and audio, it'll also pass power back to your device to charge it at the same time as well. Alright, so getting the projector set up is very easy, as this does have an intelligent setup process, and this includes auto focus, auto keystone, auto obstacle avoidance, and auto screen fit. So basically you just aim the projector where you want it, and the projector will automatically handle everything else for you, so you get a nice and clear image that's also perfectly square as well. Like I said, this has auto obstacle avoidance. So for example, if you didn't have a large wall like this and maybe wanted to project it on a smaller area, but you have a window in the way like right here. So as soon as you move the projector, it'll do its thing. So I got auto focus, and it's gonna run auto keystone to square it off. And as you can see, it automatically moved the image to the side so nothing gets in the way, and you also have a good square image. Besides the setup features, this also has auto cinema mode, where the projector automatically adjusts its settings based on your wall color, ambient light, and screen size. So as you can see right here, my wall is white, and unfortunately I don't have any colored walls to properly demonstrate this. But if you had, for example, a sky blue wall and you projected onto it, the wall color would influence the picture color. But you can go ahead and select here that you have a sky blue wall, and it'll go ahead and offset the colors. This way you still get an accurate image regardless of what color you're projecting onto. And as you can see here, you do have a bunch of different colors to tweak the color profile as well. Alright, so turning on the projector, this is what it looks like. And this projector has a 1.2:1 throw ratio, so you don't have to have it that far from the screen to get a good size image. And this can project up to a 180-inch screen. So If you want it much larger, you can also do that as well. But right here, I have it projected at about a 80 to 90 inch screen size. As you can see here, this does have built-in Google TV with several thousand apps built into it as well, including Netflix, Prime Video, Disney Plus, Hulu, and more. So all you need is the projector, and you don't need to hook up a Shield TV, Fire TV, or any external device like that. Just connect the projector, and just like that, you're good to go and ready to watch content. And as you can see here, this is a very responsive projector as well. Some of these projectors with built-in Google TV have very low specs, so everything is laggy. But right here on this one, as I push the button, everything is very quick and responsive. I was trying it out earlier. I loaded up some apps. Everything loads up very quickly as well. And last but not least, this does have Wi-Fi 6, which is going to give you a very quick and stable connection. And this is also going to let you mirror content directly from your Android or Apple devices as well. Taking a look at the image quality, this projector definitely puts out a very good looking image. As I said earlier, this has a 4K resolution with 2400 ANSI lumens. So not only is the image very sharp, but it also has plenty of brightness as well. In the dark, it's unlikely you'll be using this at max brightness because it does get brighter than most people would need, unless of course you're projecting at a very large screen size. In my case, I have it projected at about a 90-inch screen and usually leave the brightness at about 50 to 60%. The only time I would recommend using a brighter setting would be if you have the lights on or are using it in a room with a lot of sunlight. But like I said earlier, if you prefer, you can also turn on the ambient light sensor, which will automatically adjust this for you. With that being said, even when you use this in a bright room, you still get a very visible image. Yes, you lose some contrast, which is inevitable with any projector, but even onto my wall, it's still a very usable image and you can still see everything, no problem at all. Brightness aside, this projector has a 98% Rec 709 color gamut, which gives you nice and accurate colors. Overall, everything looks very natural, and unlike a lot of other projectors, nothing looks blown out or oversaturated. When it comes to gaming, this has a 17.9 millisecond latency. For casual gaming, anything 50 milliseconds or less is usually good enough. And then if it's a quicker game or a first-person shooter, that's where you want at least 30 milliseconds or less. Again, this has a low latency of 17.9 milliseconds. So no matter what game you play on this projector, everything will feel nice and responsive. As I said earlier, this projector has HDMI 2.1 and it also has a auto low latency mode as well. So whenever the projector detects your gaming, it'll automatically switch to low latency mode to give you the lowest delay possible. As far as the sound goes, this is definitely one of the better sounding projectors out there. As I said earlier, this has stereo speakers with a total of 24 watts. And overall, it does have enough volume to easily enjoy movies or games directly on the projector. And if you did want the sound to go louder, of course, you can also hook this up to a Bluetooth speaker or soundbar as well. Last but not least, compared to a regular projector, you don't have to worry about changing the bulb every few years, as this does have a very long lamp life of 30,000 hours. Overall, this is definitely a solid projector. The image looks great. It has a lot of automatic features, and best of all, it also comes at a very good price as well. All in all, if you happen to be shopping for a projector, I would highly recommend this one here, which again is the BenQ GP520. If you would like to purchase or get more information, I'll also have the link in the description as well. All right, that about wraps up this video. As usual, if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop me a comment and let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.